Get those arms up. That's good. Alrighty, we're coming up. So working on getting into hands and knees. If a kid's having a hard time sustaining weight through their arms, we can use some arm immobilizers here. I know. Beta. Hey, pick your head up, big girl. Good job. Good. Come back down. I know. You want to come up for me? Yes, ma'am. Good girl. And then if we're working a little bit of some reflexing too, we can keep her arms and legs so I don't have her bum on her feet here. We can have her lifting her head up and then looking side to side. I know it's hard. You rock star. Pick your head up, big girl. Where's your head? There you are. Good girl. And I give her a little vestibular input with some rocking motion. It's because my girlfriend likes it, huh? Yeah, we're going to come back down. I know. We'll do one more. Ready? Good. Come on up. Push, push, push. Good. And as our little peanut gets stronger and stronger, I can give her less and less support. So the most support would be crossing my arms underneath her because she can rest her torso onto my hands. And then as she gets stronger, I'll move my hands off to the side, give her no input on her bum, and I can release one hand or two hands, and then no support. There you go. That's okay. You can feel it. Good girl. Yeah, you want to crawl. I know. She's like, I know what's going on. We're going to move your arm. Move your leg. Good. Arm. Yes, ma'am. Good. Go get that toy. Good. So if you have a kid that likes to splay their legs or is just learning how to crawl, you can put your legs around so that, I got you, so that they don't fall out. Push. Oh. Good girl. I know. Miss Emily forgot what arm she was doing. Push. I got you. Good. Good girl. So we're just moving one arm forward and asking her to move her leg. And I'm working on getting opposite arm, opposite leg. So I can give her more support if I'm teaching the motor pattern by moving both opposite arm and opposite leg at the same time. Good. I'm gonna back you up a little bit, okay? That was so good. Good job, baby. You rock star. You see your light? My friend here is figuring out her motor pattern. Ooh. Ooh. Ready? Good girl. So I'm coming here and I'm moving opposite arm, opposite leg, but my legs are blocking hers from going out. And I'm coming, using the arm immobilizers to my advantage. If you have a kid whose arm strength isn't quite there, but you want to work on hands and knees crawling, you got it. And then as they get stronger, you can remove those arm immobilizers. Once you feel like they have the motor planning, you can move over to having them kind of initiate. So I showed if we're going to move that arm and allow her to pull that opposite leg up. Good. So now it's a little bit harder because she only has the one arm immobilizer. She can bend through this arm now. So if I want to work on just advancing forward, it's that same motor planning. I'm weight shifting her away from the arm that I want her to move. Good girl. And so we might need to slow down a little bit because now she's got less support. Good girl. Good. It's okay, push up. So we might need to slow down. We might need to go smaller distances just so we don't let that fatigue hit. Good, pushing up. Good. And my weight shifting, depending on if I want arms or legs, if I'm trying to advance her arms, my weight shifting might be up higher towards her arms. And then when I'm weight shifting to get her leg, my friend here does it awesome and doesn't need a whole lot of assistance and will actually advance her leg by herself. But I can do that same weight shifting down by her pelvis. Good. Yeah, you go. And plop. Boom. Yeah. So if you have a kiddo that maybe can't do hands and knees by themselves, one thing you can do is hands and knees over your leg. So I have, and I'll rotate in a second just so you can kind of see her whole setup. But I'm using my leg to support, just like I did that crossing arms underneath. And we can use arm immobilizers to help. And if I'm going to give her more support, I'm going to try to keep her hands in a neutral position. My friend here likes to turn her hands inward a little bit, which is all okay. But we're going to try to get her some weight bearing through neutral. And we can work that same, if she's got a little reflex here, we can work that same, moving that head around. It's hard. Ready? And I'm just going to rotate so you can see it from the front. So I have her legs about shoulder width apart. My legs coming on top of it here. Ready? Can you put your hands down for me? I love that you're resting them on my leg there. And then this leg is actually helping to support her body weight here. So I'm keeping her knees bent, her bum is off of her feet with my right leg here, and then my left leg. I might need to bring it up a little bit depending on how tall the kid is and if I'm working on hands and knees or elbows. It's okay. Do you need to come out a bit? Yeah. Oh, are you kneeling? Whoa. Yeah, we'll try again. Put the hand down. Good. And I'm going to give her a little bit of support at that right arm because I want her to reach with her left. And you want her to get some equal weight bearing between the right and the left. Good. And do it with the right arm. But if a kid does have some weaknesses on one side versus the other, you can use this as an opportunity to help strengthen the weaker side by having that arm be the weight bearing arm. You put it down for me. Good. I like this position because you don't have to be as much of an octopus. What are my arms and my legs doing? Bounce. Yes, I want my turn. Let me rest. Good girl. So, we talked a little bit about different patterns of the 4-point crawling. Ideally, we want right and left sides are doing opposite things. So as I move my right arm forward, my left arm is coming forward. For some kids, it might take some time for them to move right arm forward, left leg, right, left arm, right leg. So it might look more segmented, which is totally fine. What we want to be aware of, are they moving arms and then hopping their legs forward? If that's the case, we might need to be looking at some reflexes like the TLR or STNR to kind of figure out if maybe we need to integrate some of these reflexes to see if that's impairing her ability to crawl. Yeah. For YouTube on different protective responses. Maybe?
Yeah.
All right. So if we want to work on getting those hands down, I can bring her up into a kneeling. That was quick, but good. I can bring her up into a kneeling position. And then I slowly let her come down.
Good.
Yeah. She's like, I already know this one. I can rock it.
She used to just balk.
But like, she's stopping herself with her arms both evenly, and I can feel that from behind. Good. Gotta protect that noggin. But this is good too because it works on getting her used to that hands and knees position, and it's gonna help strengthen those arms out. One more time.
Smiling.
You smile. Well, I'm actually not even cueing her to go down. She's doing it all herself. Because I think she likes she likes the feeling of it. She's like, ready? And down. So that I cued, and you see it caught her off guard a little bit.
Still laughing.
Ready? And down. Good job. I know you like this one.
Oh.
Good.
This is really fun.
This one might be